evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Gigi's Live FB. I'm your host for tonight, Charlene. I'm from NECC, from JCI League Tropicana. You may be wonder, hey, where is JC Le? JC Le? Okay, it's JC tonight. Tonight can't make it because she's not feeling well tonight. So that's why tonight I'll be your host. And for those who just tune in to help me out to share this happy life to your father, mother, imaku, J friends lah, boyfriend lah, girlfriend lah, akung, ama, all sekali sekampung come in and support us. You see, in this world we need love. That's why we also need your support and encouragement. So please give us a lot of love emoji in the chat box to show us that you are here with us. All right, because you see, in this pandemic time, a lot of entrepreneurs are suffering, lacking of direction, don't know what to do. So that's why, if let's say you want to get some inspiration, some ideas on how to maybe reinvent or restructure your business, then come in and hear our NECC participants. Tonight we have two beautiful ladies. But before I introduce them, you maybe wonder what is this NECC stand for? Well, let me explain to you a brief one. NECC stand for New Entrepreneur Championship Conference. And we have been organizing for 4th year, okay? And this year we are focusing on helping women entrepreneurs to build their business so that they can become better and stronger. Because girls, you are powerful, you are strong. That's why we want to help you to grow, to become better. That's why tonight, girls, boys, to help me to share this NECC Happy Life because we really need your help and support. All right, guys, girls, I give you 5 seconds to do some finger exercise. Share. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And guys, let me introduce our first participants for tonight. Let us welcome Maria.
Hi, thanks. Wow, so energetic, Charlene. I really love your energy. So, okay, I'm Mary here. Yes.
Mary, before you tell us what you do, let us welcome our another beautiful ladies. We have Ita.
Hi, I'm Ita.
Okay.
Wow, Charlene, so energetic.
We need some energy to hype up the night because you see, sudah makan, everyone fall asleep. That's why we need this energizer. But I mean to hype you up, to wake you up, to make you hyper, so that our life will be more fun. Am I right? Okay, girls, let's introduce deeper. Okay, what you do, Mary? What you do?
Okay, I'm Mary here, Mary Yap. My school name is actually Pine Hills International School. I'm the founder and actually now is the advisor. My son is trying to take over. Okay, so in Pine Hills International School, inside here got one small department. It's called Gifted Kids Center or Gifted Kids Learning Center. So what do? Normally, we will put in our special needs students, example, autism, ADHD, speech delay, to put in this department and slowly progress them to the normal stream. So for my vision, is actually in 5 years' time to transform special needs students to go to normal stream.
Wow.
So this is, yeah.
Your job is such a mighty job because I think education for autism children is not an easy job, but kudos to you. And now, Ita, what you do for a living?
I make customized cake, and then I like to do all the details things. So if my customer I want a cake, and then I will say, I will ask as detailed as possible, like what they want. Then I will. It's like making an art piece. It takes a lot of ideas. Then I will make a sketch for them, and then then they will know what my cakes will look like, and then they will have surprise like that.
Okay. So I want to ask, I want to ask, your cake, is it magical? If let's say I give you my father picture, can you just create the cake based on my father picture?
Yes, yes, definitely. Then I will suggest, hey, I can use what materials, then I will let you know. Oh, okay, like that.
Is
Yes.
it a healthy, are you using a healthy material to do your cake?
Yes, yes.
Mary, have you tried Ita cake?
Yeah, honestly, the cheesecake that done by baked cheesecake. So add and delicious. Honestly, is very very nice.
Thank
So that's why I
you.
say that after this, you're going to deliver another cake.
Yes, definitely.
Okay, so girls and guys who are watching this, if let's say you have any questions along these sessions, you're more than welcome. Just type in the chat box and let us know so that later on I will direct your questions to our guest speakers for tonight. And do remember to like their FB page. Ita FB is Ita's Bakery, while Mary FB is Pine Hill International School. So guys, remember to go and check them out. And now, next question is that, okay, to become a women entrepreneur, people say that it's not easy. It's not easy. But what is the pushing factor? What is the pain point, okay, that push you out of your comfort zone to become an entrepreneur? Ita.
Okay, so actually, before past 3 years, I actually work in the hotel line. So I work in five-star hotel lah, like Grand Hyatt and Four Seasons, and say, wow, grand. And then so for actually, I plan to go like Singapore. I want to go for the like exhibition like that. So I think I want to go there lah, and then maybe I find a job. Okay, then I plan. So I go off my job. Then when that time is about January second, third April like that. So then it goes to MCO already. I was like, oh, then for that 3 months, I'm a bit lost. Like I don't know where to go. What should I do? And then it pushed me like for these 3 months like really don't have a job. So it makes me think like, oh, what can I do? I cannot just be like that. So it comes up idea that, oh yeah, maybe I can make cake because I love cake. So that's why I start thinking of how to do cake. Then only I realized, oh, there's a lot of home baker also. And then this is it came out a home baker idea. Then I do a lot of research how to do all this using social media, all those, yeah, like that.
Just because you are lost and you don't know, you don't like your previous job and you want to, find something that you like. That's why you come up with this big bakery concept, right? So now for Mary, what makes you want to become an educator? Because you see, having a school is not easy. It's not easy. But is this your first job, or previously have you been into any corporate job before you jump into education?
I think I'm very blessed not to be in jobs. Actually, I only work for, in my lifetime for the past 32 years, I only work for less than 1 year.
Wow.
And another thing is that from young, because my dad is a business person, so seeing him growing, seeing him from nobody to be somebody, and this one really inspired me. And my dad is my indirectly my like a mentor. I want to be like him. So actually, after 18 years old, so I actually came out to actually run cleaning services. So and I said that I'm not going to depend on my dad, because I actually showed him the proposal. They say, I do not know this business. You do yourself lah. So from there, I never turned back, and except went back to study again to do my degree and so on. So until today, actually it's 32 years. And definitely as a woman, we do have challenges. And even though as an entrepreneur, no matter a man or a woman, we fall many times and we'll get up again. It's just we need to be very persistent, and we need to really move forward. And we cannot be when down that time to be too long. Immediately, we need to push ourselves up. I think this is one of the blessings that I actually have, that I cannot give up. I need to be
But
Mhm.
why autism children? There's so
Okay.
many like
Actually, to be 5 years ago, we actually run actually 8 years we run a homeschool. So in a homeschool, we have actually not only normal stream students come in, but many special needs students come in. So when we guide them, and even though that moment is actually normal stream teachers, normally normal stream teachers teach normal stream students. So then what happened is that some of them can't even speak like example 9 years old, they can't even communicate. They are blah, blah, blah. So they can't really communicate. So for us, we slowly guide them. So and they progress, and now they are in actually year 5. Another one is actually year 6. So when we see this, we want to start gifted kids that we know that they can actually progress when they start young. That's why even though in this NECC, GCC, that I would like to shout out that please send when young, between 3 to 10 years old. So when, and another thing, when we started 2019 full out on the GK department, a parent actually walked in and she said that 18 school was rejected her kid. So when rejected at time, you just imagine, and we accepted. And in 3 months, right, we can actually see the progress. Some of them, a little bit severe one, they are wearing Pampers or speech delay. In 2 weeks, they actually do not need to wear Pampers. But of course, we need to work together. And that person is actually 12 years old. Because if he's small size, you will actually take him in. Because we still can actually hold him. So 12 years old and still wearing Pampers. That one is severe. Of course, we got a minor one that will progress slowly to normal stream. So it will be a level to level to level to progress.
Just want to ask, is your fees to enter your school expensive? Because I believe that there's a lot of autism children out there. There's a lot of parents out there that want help, but they can't afford. Do you have a special program that help this kind of maybe not so good family to enroll their kids?
Our fees is actually very reasonable. so currently we do have Subang Jaya. We do have because like Puchong branch, the HQ is in Subang Jaya, and we got Taman Equine. So for our fees is considered very reasonable, because many parents say that it's a little bit high. But just imagine some of our students, our fees, the level is 1 person to 1 person, 4 people, and 6 people, and 10 people, 10 children. So honestly, our fees is still there, but it's considered very reasonable compared to other school or other therapy centers and so on.
So for ladies and gentlemen out there, if let's say you have kids, you feel that your kids have some symptom of autism, okay, why not send them to Merit School to do a test? I think there is a test for them, right?
We can't do diagnose. You need to be a doctor to diagnose them. So normally when they diagnose already, we will actually recommend. So they will bring the report to us, and we will, because for us it's a school, it's not a therapy center. So therapy center is not our competitor. So therapy center outside, you are not our competitor. We're supposed to collaborate, because this generation is more on collaboration than competition. So yeah, so we are an academic center that some of the therapists is actually sending the children to us, because certain things that they progress already. So we will see them which level they are in. So some of them, like example, the symptoms, some of them are behavior issue. So some of them is social issue. They can't mix with group of people, and motor. Some of them are sensory. Even though they got cut, they don't feel anything. Even though bleeding is like, you got cut, and they don't feel anything. So this is some of the thing that we will see which category, and is it the behavior side, academic is okay. So if like that, the behavior academic is okay, we will work together with therapy to guide them to the pathway to normal stream.
So Ita, I think you can collaborate with Merit, have a bakery class for their special needs.
Yeah,
so that you can train
Yeah,
them.
can have like like I
But
see
cannot eat too
cookies,
much
although
of
they
sweet,
can
or not they will be then you will see seeing them to not go where already.
like
Maybe
no
I
sugar.
think it's also a good way for them to spark their creativity,
Yes,
right?
yes,
Autism
yes.
children, they need to have a lot of hands-on experience for them to boost up
Colors,
their, how to
play with
say,
Yes. Really, they a lot of many of them are very talented. Honestly, some parents expect that all academic, becoming a doctor, lawyer, and so on. I can tell you, like example, Richard Branson. He's actually I think he's not mistaken autism or ADHD. So for Bill Gates also suspect is exposure example. So all these things, they are very talented, and we only need to guide them to the right pathway and let them to move to the normal side, or even though honestly they are smarter sometimes than normal people.
So the father, mother out there, do not underestimate your special kids. You know, they are special, they are gifted, they just need a proper educations and guidance, then they will become who they are. So now I just want to know, a lot of people out there, entrepreneur out there, would like to know, along your entrepreneurship journey, what kind of challenges are you facing? Okay, Ita, what kind of challenges about funding? Do you face any funding issue? Do you face any family issue?
For me, now I think one thing that I can be more better is I'm trying to have a fun, and then I want to have a studio, yeah, so that I can have a more efficient production, and all those have a bigger places. Yeah, I can do more cakes. Yeah, for that. Yeah.
So that means all right. Everyone, sorry for some technical issue just now. So for those who just tune in, welcome back. And do remember, if let's say you have any questions, more than welcome to just type in the chat box and let us know. So just now we stopped at what are the challenges that they are facing for Mary and Ita. Ita just now that mentioned that she wants to expand her business. She's currently facing this space issue. Am I right, Ita?
Yes.
Okay. Now, how about married? Married, what are the challenges that you are facing along the way?
I think the biggest challenges is actually 2014. That one is one of the biggest challenges ever in my life. Even though this pandemic is considered, because in 2014, February 14, it's actually a Valentine Day. And it's also, they call it Chap Gourmet, also it's a Valentine, they throw oranges and so on, right? So my late husband actually come back and actually hug me. Hey, today is a special day. So he hugged me. So after hugging me, then when we are going out to work and so on, actually he actually collapsed. Okay, collapsed and so on. And at that moment, 5 to 10 minutes, he's actually passed away.
Wow.
So yeah, it's one of it. And this is the first one. And of course, before that, 2013, in the month of October 10, my dad passed away. So my dad also is very close, is my mentor. So it's like within 4 months, two people that you love, you pass away. It's like, I'm going to cry.
How do you overcome this kind of emotional challenge?
I think the main thing for me is, honestly, when my late husband passed away in the month of February, and it was on Friday, Saturday was the post-mortem. I actually refused to do post-mortem, but he do not have any medical in hospital and so on, no choice because it's still young. So he actually did a post-mortem, and on Sunday, burial. On Monday, immediately, I actually went out because he tends to drive me everywhere. So before that, I'm very independent, but because my late husband loved me very much, so he actually drive me everywhere. And on Monday, I need to drive to go and see my franchisee. And I honestly was very, very busy doing our franchise and so on, because we also run a BM World, first specialized in BM. So and that moment was very, very busy. When we come back, we just sleep, and we come back. Every day is like that. Okay, until I'm very blessed that in the month of May, SME Corp actually interviewed me, and I actually allowed to study in Cranfield for 1 week, and actually they sponsor at that moment is actually 70% the balance we pay, and that opportunity I and my son actually traveled for 2 months. So it's like hiding from it, trying not to make myself sad and make myself very busy. And when came back at time, I broke down, okay, cried, and also very busy. And when I come, because the 2 months, I really trusted my staff, and my staff took the money and ran away, around 30,000. And because we collect cash, that moment is only tuition center. And of course, in the month of November, because for me, it's the ethic. If you are my customer, I will not compete with you. So when I also got that time send BM teachers, Malay teachers that teach BM, to go to international school to teach BM. So when that moment, the contract was terminated in the month of November, and that moment we are running homeschool is actually SPM doing national. So when they terminated our contract, immediately we actually started our IGCSE. So honestly, these challenges and the worst one is actually when I was driving, my pressure went up to 220. So a normal pressure is around 120. So I thought that I got stroke. Lucky my partner, okay, and my staff was with me, and I was telling her that poke my nails, poke my finger, let it to bleed, press. I scared that I got stroke and so on. And that moment, immediately, they know superwoman, and they actually drive the car and send me to the clinic. And that moment is 200. In the clinic is 220. I do not know before that is actually how much. And that moment onwards, every time when I drive, my sweat, and that moment is not stroke. They say that it's anxiety, and anxiety is not an easy pathway, because you got a son to send him to school and so on. And every time driving, I have so much of fear. When that 2014, you can just imagine my son and me, and every time I'm very worried, I cannot die. Yes. If I die, what will happen to my son? And my son is only 12 years old plus. So this is some of the, my what already.
Yeah, you see, ladies, it's not easy, but I think in every entrepreneurship journey, there must be some challenges. Okay, it's okay to break down once in a while. Just let it go. Cry is not a sign of weakness. Okay, just cry. Just let your emotion, come out. When you cry out, then just cool yourself, calm yourself down, and think what is your next actions that you need to take. Okay, and we are very grateful that Manrip able to overcome these kind of challenges and become stronger and stronger day by day. So now, Ita, I just want to ask: when you start off this business, how do you go and get your customer base? Because I know that you jump from a hotel industry into a baking industry. So how do you get your first customer?
So actually, my first customer is from my family. So they are my first customer, and then they introduce to their friends and say, "Hey, my daughter or my sister is doing home baking. Come and support." And then say, "Oh," then slowly I have a few, and then one I got, of course I need to build my second steps. Then I go for Instagram. So what I do, I always post my art piece there, yeah, my cakes, and then constantly post it, and then you have to share what you're having fun in doing your cakes, like how you bake is freshly baked, and then you always show that then what ingredient you are using, and then yeah, have fun, like posting my Instagram, yeah.
That
Like,
means you're very active in posting what you do so that from there you get your first customer, then upcoming customer lah. Okay, that means you use your social media to boost your exposure. How about
yes.
Maverick? How do you build your customer base? Because I know education is not, I think you cannot depend on walking, okay? So you need to go do a lot of pitching. So how did you go and pursue people to give you this kind of opportunity? You need to unmute yourself, Manri.
Many parents that actually come in, they tend to trust you because they are giving your children future to you. So normally when I communicate, because different people will have different communication. When I communicate, I will tell them very direct. We do have parents example. Got a case that the boy was sitting down there, and the boy was actually laughing, and the parents say that example, stop it, I hate you doing like that. So and the boy, you know what's the answer? Because it's a special need, he can't control his emotion. So he said that, sorry mommy, I can't stop. So I actually asked my teacher to bring him out, and immediately I actually spoke to the mother. I said, you can't say that, because he know what's the feeling, and at the end of the day, what's the emotion in him, because he can't control. So eventually we are very straightforward to the parents, and because our aim is to help them. Our aim is to move them to the normal stream. And if we are covering because of one student want to come in and we want the money, and running a business is not all about money. It's helping the customer or the parents to find a solution. So it actually, honestly, that's why many entrepreneurs and so on, the first thing is money. I do not know, maybe it can last long, but I believe that with passion, willing to help, it will last long, and automatically money will come to you.
That means you provide solutions. Don't look
Yes.
at the money. You do a business is not because of money, because you want to help people. Okay.
Yes.
I think a lot of people out there, they want to start out business just because they want the money. But from here is not a sustainable thing. So you need to be passionate about your subject matter. Then after that, slowly, helping people to overcome their issues. Then slowly you will build the trust and loyalty. Okay, Ita, do you agree or not?
Yes.
I think you also need to have a loyalty customer, right? Once they love your cake, then you will keep on order.
Yes, you have to take care of them very well, and then ask them what do you want today, like that. Do you have
full
do you
of
want
love?
Yeah, full of love and happiness.
So guys out there, if let's say are watching this, please do remember to shower us with some love. Put some love emoji. It's not easy to share their stories, especially married. You see when she share, she like you how to say, you straight away go and ask her to think back the past, those sad emotion offload out, So let's shower her with some love, give some hug to her. And now, guys, I just want to ask, okay, do you regret of starting this business? Do you regret or not? Ita, do you regret?
Okay, this one,
But
there's
this
some,
one, macam very,
yeah, Mary will know. Yeah, at some point, I will ask myself, wow, I always think like, serious, should I continue? Like you don't know, like, should I continue or not? Is it suit me or not as an entrepreneur? Can I move forward? Like, when you stuck when you like, you don't know how to do this thing, that then cause as a home baker, you have to figure it yourself, a lot of things. Yeah, then when things stuck, then you will start to think about, oh shoot, how it goes, and then and then I would think like, should I go back to my bakery shop? Should I go back as an employer? Like that some of this question came up, and then when there's NECC, the small discussion that time, Mary, our dear Mary, asked us a question like, Ita, if you think if you go back as an employee, will you have what you have now? Then I think of my
what
salary.
you have now, what you have now, and what you don't have before that.
Yeah. Okay. First, what you have as your salary, I would say my own salary lah. And then your freedom of time, the things that you can choose to learn, the creativity you can put. Cause actually when you work as an employee, like there is a lot of limitation lah. I would say like creativity is one of it, which is very important because they want you to follow the SOP, right? So your cake is also exactly the same. So they didn't want you to change much. So you must follow exactly what they do. Yeah. So it's repeated a lot of times. So which I'm a person like I like to take a lot of challenges. So my cakes I try to make as different as the other one as possible, like that. So I like to create more.
So that means that so far all your cakes no repeat design. Can I say so?
Yeah. The color change, the pattern change, or any cartoons or the character. Yeah, I play with all these details.
So I just want to ask, Ita, are your parents supportive? Are your parents supportive on your decision? Because
Yes,
we know that you're very young. I think you're around early 20. Okay, so I think a lot of youngsters out there, they want to start a business, but they don't dare, because parents not supportive. They do not have money. But I'm just wondering, are your parents supportive on your decision?
Yeah, my parents is very supportive. So they actually, I didn't have I take money from them. Actually, it's all from how I started is I use the fund from my past employer. I save all the money, so I use that to start my business. So I think if you want to start it yourself and you try not to use your parents' money, and you want to start independent by your own, this is for me, my style. So I actually start on my own. And so if you want to start yourself, I think you can work maybe 3 years to save your fund to start your entrepreneurship. Yeah, like
So
that.
that means that for youngster, you at least you need to go to a corporate world to work to save some money. Okay, make sure that your backup fund is enough for you to sustain for the
Yes.
Yeah. So I think this is very important because a lot of youngsters, they go and start the business without any fund. They go borrow money, and then their debt will become bigger and bigger, and at the end they can't afford, then would declare bankruptcy. Okay, I think nowadays a lot of people can't sustain their business. That's why lah. So for youngster out there, it's good for you to save enough money, okay, to survive, in your entrepreneurship journey for maybe 3 to 5 years time, right? At least you need to have a 5 years backup fund, okay. For Mary, okay, do you regret on starting this business? Do you regret?
I think for this business, never regret. Honestly, before this business, 20 years before that, we did advertising firm, cleaning services, and so on. And everything happened with a reason. Even in 2014, everything happened with a reason. So, like example, even though like, honestly, I'm remarried with a loving husband, really loved me a lot, and my son. So all these things, if do not happen, this, it will not make me stronger. It will not make me who am I today. So we need to embrace the past to allow us to take all the challenges and so on. That's why I can actually share. Yes, definitely it's memories and so on. Now I can actually share to people that no matter what, do not give up. Because everything, when God actually push you to the cliff with a reason, either you jump higher or you jump down to the cliff forever. So really, especially to the younger generation, like even though Ita may be half of my age, everything happened with a reason and make you stronger each day. As long as you do not give up, the biggest enemy is not others, it's you.
Because married, you say you remarried, okay? When you remarried, right, do you face any negative people saying rumors about you? How do you overcome those kind of
honestly, I live for myself. So I'm very blessed that I actually, when young at time, every time I will be thinking that, hey, I need to live for you, and I will see your face, whether you're happy or not. When you start to get older, right, you have to live for yourself. You don't live for people. Honestly, when you do not have money, some good friend will loan to you, but how long they can actually help you? Example, even though when my late husband passed away, the most only they will say condolence, but in the feeling nobody will what. That's why sometimes funeral, I try not to go. Reason is because I only can help out on saying a sentence condolence, but I cannot do anything because I do not know how they feel. But I believe that honestly everything can settle. You can bankruptcy, you can fail in your business, but one thing that you cannot turn back is about life, your health, especially this time. You cannot even turn back 1 second, you regret. Business, of course, life you cannot regret, but business do not regret because everything happened with a reason. And oh yeah, just now you asked me the rumors. Yes, we do have neighborhood tend to say, oh yeah, and so on. Actually, my current husband is younger than me 9 years. Okay, and I'm with a kid. My husband is actually single. Okay, so honestly, I'm very, very blessed. Everything happened with a reason. My mother-in-law, she's actually 80 years old, 81 years old, and still strong, and still can drive, and she's staying in Malacca and so on. And she even do shoe for me, the Nyonya Baba shoe. She sewed one by one and gave me 2 pair. So is it a blessing? Honestly, and all these things that many mother-in-law will not accept. Hey, you got a son, example, or you got a child, or you married before. But all this blessing, honestly, my current husband really loved me very much, and I just every time just need to say the gratitude, the blessing.
Ita, need to find someone that loves you. Don't simply fall in love, okay?
Okay. Sure, Shaggy.
Okay. Now I just want to ask, okay, also ask you guys, because Ita, I know you are single, okay? But single people also got single people with a problem, okay? But how do you balance your life between your personal life and your work life and your family life?
At first how I can I would say at first I really cannot balance. It's all about cakes. My social media, my house, everything in my mind is all about cakes only. Or everything, ingredient or like that. And then I until a point that I think I'm a little too busy. And then I start to figure out, okay, I think I need a timetable. I need to plan some time out. It's actually how you choose to use your time. And one day about 24 hours, how you choose all those. And it's not all 24 hours about cakes. Yeah. Because when you sleep at that time, the cakes also pop some in your eye. Ideas when you bathe, what should I do? How to improve? Yeah, like that. So I think it's how you manage the time, how you balance it, like that.
So what did you do to de-stress? What do you do?
Oh, what did I do? At first, I think
Eat.
eat dessert also. Yeah, but so that time, at one point, how I distress is only eat, and then slowly I think, cannot, need to change. This one also not healthy. So sometimes I also join my friends like go for badminton. Yeah.
But now cannot do out badminton. How do you distress?
How do no. Yeah, it is definitely one of it already. In 100%, like 70% is from it already. Or eat whole liao, order from where from like all those. And then another 30% I would say I think I go for morning walk for now. Every day I will go for a morning walk, which helps a lot. Like cause normally until afternoon when I work, and then I will start like I cannot focus already, like monkey mind, jump here, jump there. So after I practice, I go for a morning walk, then it actually helps you to focus more. Yeah. And you need sunlight. So as a home baker, I long time I actually didn't go out for jogging. Then there's no sunlight. I only stay at home, and then I bake for the MCO. Like 3 months no sunlight, like that.
So that's why it's good to go out and walk, take a fresh air, need some fresh air, fresh idea.
Refreshing. Yes.
That's why you can people say that how do you maintain your slim figure? One of the methods from Ita, go morning walk. Morning walk is very important.
Yes, do the stretching, breathing. Yeah, all those is very important. Youngster, yeah.
Okay. How about married? Married, what do you do? Since you have kids, you have husband, you have business, you have employee. And then you have yourself. How do you balance all these kind of things?
I think I'm very blessed. Is actually the whole family is in the business.
So even your son also in business.
Yeah, in the business. So we are supporting each other, and really, people see me that I'm very strong. Actually, both of them are the general, and I got one more general also. So actually, all of them are actually supporting from the back, and I'm the person who only show face. So at the back, it's like, oh, okay. So whatever is right, what is wrong, and so on, they still give me opinion. I still will listen. So certain things, of course, decision need to be made. So I got a very supportive family that I honestly I need to shout out outside. As a woman, as an entrepreneur, definitely it's not easy. Definitely it's not easy, because even though until now, on and off, you still need to cook. Example, but we are trying to find an easier way, like cook pao, just steam for 30 minutes or 20 minutes, and so on. So certain things we still need to do. We still worry as a woman. So whether how is it like, and whether they are full or not, who's going to wash your clothes, and so on. So but we are everybody is very supportive. Everybody help each other in the family.
Just want to ask, did your son blame you? Because you say that your son is in your business. Is he willingly helping you, or you forcing him to go?
Very good question. He actually graduate 15 years old. So he 15 years old for IGCSE equivalent to SPM level, and 18 years old he completed the diploma. When start that time, he actually really feel that uncomfortable, because he got his own mind, his own dream, and he want to become a YouTuber and so on. So after stepping into the business, now he's currently going to be 21. He start to fall in love, but he do not tell me directly, because sometimes I tend to overtake his authority. So I'm trying to pull myself back, and honestly, the things that done by him. For me, sometimes even though I interview and so on, I see the wrong person, not suitable for what, but he said that please don't employ. So honestly, when I employ, what happened is, it's the wrong person. It's not suitable in our company, and gave us a lot of problem. And it's not only one person, it's around 2 to 3 people, because I'm also very soft-hearted. So every time I tell him, you are more suitable than me, and you will be better than me. Honestly, so now he start to fall in love, and he know what he want, what is his dream is, and so on. It's just for us, we got the experience. It's just need to share with him, and of course got challenges, and he's of course got certain things that he feel that okay, I want to sell the business example. So, but of course, he know that the autism side or the special needs side, it can go very far to help a lot of people. So he start to come in and actually start to realize when he actually get older.
So now I just want to ask both of you, how do you define yourself as a women entrepreneur? How do you define? Use one word to define yourself and why. Ita.
One word. Okay. I will say strong. Yeah.
Strong. Why strong?
Has to be very strong-hearted. Oh, everything can do it. I can do it. I can do it.
You can do it. You can do it. That means no matter what people say, I still persevere. This is what I want. This is my passion. You want to do it, right?
Yes.
Ita?
Yes.
So
Correct.
guys, remember, go and support Ita's bakery. Okay, go and like and support her FB. And if let's say upcoming is you have a friend's birthday, okay, you want to celebrate belated Father's Day, you're more than welcome to send in your order to Ita's. Okay, so now, Mary, use one word to define yourself.
Yeah, I think it's big love. Ta ai. Actually, I think everybody need to have the love towards. It's like what you like to do or you love to do, the passion to help people. Even though like today, this talk, my husband actually tell me that what value can you help people that will be viewing? What value can you give? It's not what can you take. So I think this is really for his love also actually spread to me is like, okay, we need ta ai. We really need big love to what I will not say that women are strong or what strong or even though clever or smart and so on, but without love, we are nobody.
Love is everything. So guys, remember to give your partners, your friends a lot of love. Okay, understand understand from their side. Okay, do not just say use your opinion. No, say you need to give them a choice of words. Okay, Okay, give them the freedom of speech. Okay, because everyone is unique. Just embrace these differences and you will become who you are. And now, Mary, I just wonder okay, some people, because you're married, how do you manage your relationship with your husband?
Actually, for a start, the time because it's 9 years different and so on. I think for a start, for the first year, we have a lot of argument. A lot of argument, nearly every day argument. But after the second year, you need to accept who he is. It's not to change him. The same thing as for him is not to change me to adapt him. So when after 1 year, right, we are very harmony. And until now, we still discuss, we still talk. And sometimes when certain things that are very fun and so on, right, I said, okay, can you let me to calm down? Let me to calm down first. Then only we continue to talk. Because sometimes he tends to mumble like old woman like that. So he tends to grumble. It's like, okay, can you let me to calm down? I said that it's like opposite already. So because sometimes the whole day you are very busy, you just want to sit down and relax. But for him, he got so much information to share. It's like okay. But we need to embrace each other lah. And many people think that woman is equal than man and so on. I think it's not called equal, it's compatible. It's like a love here, and 1 + 1 is not 2, it's 1 + 1 is still 1.
Can I say 0.5 plus 0.5?
That one is number math. It's just first thing is that it's just trust him, put yourself in his shoe. Like example, now I feel that he grumbled. I think because most of my friends are men, 80% is men. So because I can see, wow, like that, then the wife grumble or that one, I don't know what to say, so I really don't know what to say. Now generation is different.
Yeah, generation is
yes,
different.
Yes.
You need to find someone who is compatible. Compatible is very important.
Okay, I'm learning.
Yeah.
Okay, now one last question for tonight. What is the one advice that you can give entrepreneur out there? What is the one advice that you can give to the entrepreneur out there, for startup entrepreneur or for established entrepreneur? What is the advice? One advice, Ita.
Okay, I think one of it I think is it make me change a lot by this word is don't be afraid to do the wrong things or make mistake. Just learn from it and move on. Because actually when I started, I have a lot of things that I don't know, and then I am so afraid. I don't dare to ask people, and then I just keep it by myself. And then I think, oh, when I talk with my customer, I'm like super careful, overthinking. I say, if I say this, then my customer will be angry or not. Just like small little things like that. Then it takes me a lot of time. Like maybe other people reply a message like it's very fast, but it takes me maybe 20 minutes to just reply, hey, how are you? My cake is like, wow, it's super shy. But then, so I think that this you don't be so afraid of all this. When you just go ahead, yeah. And if it's wrong, you make a mistake and just learn from it and just move on, yeah. Don't stop at that place.
Be brave to make mistake, okay?
Yes.
Mistake will make you strong and make you better, okay? So how
Yes.
about Mary? What is one advice that you can give?
Dream as big as possible and go towards your dream. I think
Why?
this is why. Why is it?
That means why you choose this quote.
I think many people tend to worry and have fear on being dream big. Like example, we never know that got a touch screen. Example, iPhone, we will never know. And certain things that you cannot believe, but it actually will appear. So just focus on what. But the most important thing is executing, taking action. Do not dream also. You dream big. The next step is to do, move, execute, drop, stand up, go again. So it's executing and dream big. Dream big as much as possible.
It's very yes, dream big, okay? So guys, thank you very much for your advice. So for those who are watching this FB Live, thank you very much for tuning in. And do remember that in this entrepreneurship journey, there is nothing called magic. There is no miracle. Everything is all about your hard work and your preparations. And you need to keep fall, make mistake. But most importantly is that don't give up. Don't give up. Especially in this pandemic period, I think a lot of people is facing a lot of challenges. But do remember one thing. Ask yourself why you start this business at the start. Find back your true zone. Okay, that means the first thing, the reason that made you start up this business. If let's say you want to help people, then go ahead, okay? Just persevere, okay? I believe that this pandemic will be over, okay? Just stay at home, don't raya, okay? And stay healthy, okay? Most importantly, health is wealth. And remember, entrepreneurship is not easy. Just persevere.
Charlene, can I add one more thing?
Yes, Marie.
Yeah, I think this NECC, I need to promote a little bit on this NECC. Okay, this NECC is actually 3 months duration, even though I'm on the older age, that but I really learn, and actually it refreshed me. And certain things is that learn until you are old, okay? And especially the new entrepreneur, I highly recommend you to join the NECC. It really helped a lot. And many of the people do not know certain things, and the guidance from them, the mentorship and it's honestly, it's so reasonable that I don't think it's anything that you pay this cost for mentorship. It can be few thousand and so on. They only charge few hundred ringgit. So NECC is highly recommended, and thank you so much for JCI Tropicana that lead that actually supported the NECC and sponsor NECC. So thank you very much.
Okay, and once again, I just want to take this opportunity to thank GGC Live for sponsoring
Yes.
us this
Yeah.
session for our participants. Yeah,
Yes.
for the friends out there, do remember to like GGC
GC.
Live FB page and stay tuned for our
Yeah.
next session. Because next Tuesday, we have another sessions with another two pretty ladies.
Yes. The
Okay,
best for last.
yes, guys. Thank you very much
Yes.
for tuning in tonight, and thank you, Manrit and Ita, for sharing
Thank you,
such
Charlene.
Thank you,
insightful,
Charlene.
information to all the entrepreneur out there. So, guys, thank you very much. And once again, I would like to say good night. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay happy, and stay strong. And we will see you all in next Tuesday, 8 p.m. at GGC Live and
GC Live.
Good night, everyone.
Good night. Good
Bye.
night. Thank you.
Bye,
Thank you.
Ika.
Bye.
Bye, Charlene. Bye, Mary. Good